Yo.
For a number of reasons, people count on Shannon. There are a lot of people that count on Shannon to be professional at all times, and I always try to be professional at all times. Even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of. Even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of professional, although I'm in the privacy of my own home. And I'm very disappointed in myself, not for the act. I think there are millions and billions of people of consenting age that engage in activities, but to have your most intimate detail on the audio to be heard, I'm disappointed in myself. I let them call them. I called my sister, my friends. Obviously, my friends reached out, but guys, this was not staged. Came in, I threw my phone. Staged. Came in, I threw my phone on the bed. Engaged in an activity. I did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on, so I don't know how it works. And so, all of a sudden, my other phone is going off, and people are calling me FaceTime that I've never talked to a day in my life on FaceTime. And it didn't. I'm like, why are y'all calling me FaceTime? And after a while, Jamie Fritz, who's been my longtime marketing guy, he finally got through to me, and he says, "Shannon, you on IG Live?" I'm like, "Doing what?" I'm like, "What am I on IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button." He says, "They can hear." I'm like, so now, Ocho, I say ask for patience. He said they can hear. And now I'm starting to get agitated again because you called me and say I'm on IG Live when I know I didn't click myself on IG Live. And he said they can hear me. I said, hear me doing what? He said, it sounds like you were having sex. Man, my heart sank. It dropped. And obviously, I run my accounts, but Jordan being the good Samaritan, the good soldier that he is, Jordan the one that cut it off. Because hell, I didn't even know it was on. Jordan cut it off. Jordan put the message up. And then after I called my agent, the agency, I called ESPN after I was like, I just got this good, tell them the truth. I said, I just got to tell them the truth. My phone wasn't hacked. It wasn't a prank. It was me being a healthy, active male. I mean, y'all thought I was bull jiving. Hey, I'll get it in. Real talk. Hey, Ocho. See, I don't, man, I'll be lying. Unc lying. Unc ain't lying.
Come on, man.
He sparks hard, Ocho. I hit one early this morning.
Come on, man.
In all sincerity, I'm extremely embarrassed that a very, very private, intimate situation, the audio can be heard. And I'm extremely disappointed in myself. 5 minutes before I came on, phone rings. It's Cat Williams. What's up? The first thing out of his mouth, guess what he said, Ocho?
Oh, wow.
You ain't gay today?
Hey, listen.
I said, man.
Listen.
Come on, Cat. He's
and this is the funny thing about it. Now you remember all the people talking trash and saying whatever they had to say, trying to assassinate your character, that you might be this, you might be this, or whatever it may be. So hell, I mean, I'm sitting back, I'm thinking, well, hey, it was a goddamn Michelle, it wasn't a Michael.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When he first started off, and he nearly took me out when he said, "I'm also professional behind closed doors." I was like, "You got a camera?"
Hey, yeah, no, this shit definitely fake, man. If they took the conversation there at that point, then it's like, no, you did this intentionally to prove a point. So what he was doing at first, he should have kept going and left it there, much rather than him switching it up and Ocho making a joke of, "Oh man, motherfuckers thought you was gay." Oh, It's like, no, okay, now we know you gay for real, or at least you bisexual at the minimum. You know what I'm saying? It's like you damn near just put yourself in that box where it was like, okay, we feel the empathy in the whole thing, because at the end of the day, you're a grown ass man. Whatever endorsements that you have, it's not like that's gonna burn you because you having sex. Everybody has sex. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we can only hear you, it's not that big of a deal. But if you gotta go and y'all make a joke of it, and Cat Williams said this and Ocho saying, no, bro, just if you bisexual, man, just say you bisexual, bro. It's 2024. You know, we got 76 genders out here. Motherfuckers want to be cats and dogs, and hey, go for it, man.
Yeah, I definitely believe it was intentional now after hearing that, because I don't know who literally throws their phone on the bed and it automatically hits live and goes to the IG app. First goes to the IG app and then hits live. Like that does not happen. That does not happen with the type of phones that we have today, right? So yeah, I'm not really believing the story. And then after having the whole, conversation with Ocho in reference to let everybody know, well, Cat Williams came out and he's endorsing me that I'm not this anymore and that anymore.
Come on, man. God damn.
To being very intentional now.
Yeah, there's a lot of steps for you to go live. You gotta have one, open the application or have it on or already open. Then hit the plus button, and then you gotta hit the live button along the bottom thread, and then you gotta hit go on live. Like there's a whole process.
It was too much steps.
It's not like as easy as just simply butt dialing somebody. Like there's a whole sequence of events, and for it to be on live already, I don't know. I don't buy it. But
the logical thing that he could have said, man, I was filming myself, engaging. Even if he went into detail, this is a story that would make the most sense to me. You doing your due, you film, you record it. Boop. Hey, hey. You end it. You just so happen to maybe you recording it in Instagram and you save it. Y'all know some people, they take their pictures and videos and Snapchat or whatever and save it on their camera roll, but they don't post it. Maybe that's what he was doing. Just so happened, he slided over to the live. Maybe so good. No. He accidentally hit that ball twice. But
that's hilarious. Yeah, let me tell y'all what I saw, because this is the first time I heard about it just now. And I got a phone call in the middle of it. So when I came back, he was saying, Justin is the one who ended the live. Justin is the person who told me about it, and he's the one who stopped it. So I'm thinking Justin is who he's in the bed with, because I didn't hear the rest of
it. Yo, you stop. Yo, see, that's great point. You stopping mid pump to pick up the phone to talk to one of your boys is wild. Because if you're actually in the action, you'll be like, yeah, I'll deal with that later. Right? You're in the moment. You're doing your thing. Afterwards,
if a bunch of people calling you back to back, you're gonna answer that phone at some point.
Bro, the phone is on do not disturb, man. Let me get this straight. Are y'all telling me that y'all have your phones on volume up, non-silent while y'all at it?
Oh man, well, let me say this. I used to mess with one of my.
Obviously, his phone was not on do not disturb. If he kept getting phone calls and finally picked it up,
it should have been. That's the whole.
It wasn't though.
Yeah. That might be some light skin shit, bro. That's some light skin shit. Hold on, let me put my phone on silent before we.
Absolutely, I throw that bitch on do not disturb.
I never hear that. It just have to automatically go there. But I just pulled the app up. Right, so if the app is closed, right, you have to press Instagram. You have to press your home button, which is your profile pic. Press the plus sign. Press live. Press the button that says go live.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
He could have just said it was an accident. You know,
That's a lot of steps to go live.
Yeah, it's
Wait a
fast, fast steps. If the app is closed, it's fast steps.
And he said, I never went live.
Has anybody ever pocket dialed somebody before?
Like, I think it's easier to pocket dial than it is to actually go live. Like there are several prompts that you have to do, at least 3. So even if the app was open from you, you still got to make sure that you press the icon on the bottom right, and then press the plus sign, and then press go live, or press live. Then you got to press the middle button to go live. So there's just too many steps for somebody to accidentally do it.
And then he said that he doesn't even go on IG. So we can't even give him the excuse that that's one of those selective apps that he would put on his home screen or something like that. He said he doesn't even use IG. That's something I guess his man, his team does for him.
And then I don't understand how somebody else can end your live.
Right. While you're on the live.
Probably because he has his passcode, access to his page, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Shannon, my man. I fuss with what you're doing, man. Hey, bro, but it's 2024, man. Just come on out. It's cool. It ain't gonna fuck up.
Man, living your truth so nobody can use your truth against you.
And then we seen it all the way to the end too. We've seen it all the way to the end. So if somebody called you, are you finished? You were done when it ended. I don't know how somebody could have called you to warn you that it was live. It's like they waited to the end and then decided to call you.
I mean, what's funny about it?
He said he got 2 phones, so they was calling him on the other phone, and I guess his other phone was the one that was supposedly went live.
Yeah, but he still finished though. It sounded like they both climaxed. So somebody climaxed is what it seemed like.
Yeah.
So that you can't really explain that.
They heard the ringtone.
Is it me or was Justin his publicity person? And we heard of this saying called publicity stunt. That is something that actually exists. And to the point that was made earlier, if you think it all through, it definitely can come off like a publicity stunt, and that stunt to be able to distract from the sexuality rumors that he's been faced with, that he's trying to eliminate.
Well, I think it worked because we're here talking about him.
The publicity, definitely, he's getting the publicity, but did it work to where it threw us off of the trial of him being bi or homo? Not really.
I never thought he was bi. I never thought he was bi. Did you all think that?
Any man, in my opinion, and I'll take my breath after this, any man, in my opinion, that carries a man purse, you teeter in that line.
It's a satchel. I think that's what the proper term is. It's a satchel.
But what's funny is
it's
not
a purse.
Just the satchel. It was the outfit.
Exactly.
Yeah, it wasn't just the satchel. It was the outfit with the satchel. Is what made men, I know myself in particular, start questioning. So no one thought or even went in that direction, perhaps unless they were close around him. But when that satchel with that outfit came out, that definitely brought in the ding 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 ding, the highlights and the red flags, if you ask me.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, for me, it was when he's carrying the dog. I've seen a lot of men do that. That seem to be the trend, but don't wear the purses, even men in their 40s and 50s. You know, if they keep themselves up, I see them want to stay relevant. But it was him carrying this damn dog around in the way he was carrying in the airport. That's what seems suspect to me. I don't know too many men walking around with dogs. And that type of dog.
So do we think all the athletes who dress trendy are bi?
Most of the time, yeah, most of the time we do think that.
So we're judging
entertainers.
But you talk about 80. You talk about 80% of the NBA and the NFL. Then,
right? So I'm saying, do we think all of them are bi or gay?
Well, I would say this: some of the ones that I've seen in person that I did not think, and when I did see them, it was questionable, and a lot of feminine attributes were oozing out of them. and I didn't realize how effeminate they were. And so, yes, I question it. And yes, with this younger generation where it is a popular and or trendy thing to do, I question it even more.
Could they just be fashion forward?
Fashionable is questionable at times. So let's be real. The fashion industry, especially fashion forward, as you just described it, is questionable.
Yeah, but Sean, the fact that you use the word goozing out of them, man, it sounds questionable.
Oh man.
Oh,
So
man.
should we judge each other off of the words that we use? Should we think that you're bi because you use that term?
You can think it. Hey, it's fine. I'm confident enough to where a thought doesn't really bother me. But the point is that if that is something that I'm concerned with as far as my sexuality, then I might want to try and take heed to what he's saying and change some of my verbiage.
Yeah, his outfit, like don't get me wrong. He works out, right? We know he works out. He's in the gym or whatever. I get that you're trying to show maybe a certain physique of yourself, of the progress that you've made, or that you're in shape, whatever. I get that to an extent. But when your outfit is tighter than the women's spandex at the gym that I usually go to, then I'm like, okay, like, what are we doing here, bro?
See, Lapeef, that one doesn't concern me as much as that other one in front of that liquor store when he got out the car. That one, whatever. He picked up his dog out of whatever. But that one when he got out the car, I don't know if you have that. Ooh.
Did he have one like orange or something?
Yes, orange satchel with that green. That one is the one that I think people got questionable. And you know what I'm saying. As a woman, what do you think about when you saw that?
Hold on.
I think you have to dress.
Well, does it look like he's got that dog on a leash? So you know, you can't just walk around in the airport freely with your dog, and he doesn't look like he got a leash on.
Yeah.
I think
so. I don't know. You know, maybe you should pick your dog up because you don't want to just walk you let your dog walk free. Something happens to your dog, or your dog mess around, gets away and bites somebody. Now he got a lawsuit coming. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know about that carrying the dog right there.
I agree with you, Hank, on that. That's why I said that picture doesn't really say it as much to me as the one in front of that. The one in front. Yeah. That one.
He was in front of the black truck. He had on gray and a orange man bag.
Yeah. That
I think I think as a man, you have to know how to dress your body, just like with women. I believe he has a stylist. So that was probably one of the options. That outfit in particular, I didn't like on him.
Okay, I'm glad that
I don't think it complimented his body at all.
I'm glad that you coddling his behavior. I'm just
I mean, that was one outfit. I haven't seen like everything, but I know that one went viral on social media. Everybody made skits about it and everything. It was funny, but I don't think that's a reflection of his sexuality.
I'm not. I'm just messing with you. But let's just put some notes out there. His stylist is openly gay, and he is taking heed to what his stylist says. Now, whether, it was rumored that his stylist, which was the person that he had been going to some games with, might have been something more than a stylist, is where it all started.
Be something more like what?
Like something more intimate, because he was taking them out to the games. They were sitting in the front row with one another, and people questioned that. But he said, "That's my stylist," so that deflected it all. And then some of the continued stuff was what you saw afterwards in front when he got out the truck. So it was a couple of things that added up to people starting to speculate. It wasn't just one thing.
Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, he has children. That doesn't mean that he couldn't be, but he has a kid or something, right? Like a daughter.
Yeah, but Kelly, so do a bunch of men in Atlanta.
Yeah, no, that's why I said it doesn't mean anything. I know better, but I'm just saying. I mean, even if he was gay, I think he would have a even bigger fan base. So I don't think it would hinder him.
Us men, we don't particularly have an issue with you being gay or bi. We have an issue with you being down low. Because I
think women do too.
Right.
I don't think it's just a man thing.
And that's what I think is really the problem. As I believe Mistaken just said earlier, if you're doing it, just come out and say that's what you do. Nobody will care, or don't deny that you're not. You don't have to come out because it could be risky to whatever. Cool, got it. But you don't have to sit there and say, no, I'm not, if that's what you are. Just be like, yo, that's my private life is nobody's business. Blah, 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 blah. There's ways to, but he just is, like I said, I'm not accusing him of being anything.
You think he's trying to prove a point?
I didn't think so until tonight. I didn't even know about this. And when I heard it and the points that were made, I was like, wow, I didn't even think about him staging this. I didn't hear about it, so I didn't know about it. But him staging it is pretty practical. It's logical the way that it was just described. I can't even front.
Yeah, but why would he do it this far out of when he was being accused of being gay? Why would he wait this far out? It's almost been almost a year since the accusation.
Here it is. That's the one.
Oh no. No. No, oh no. No.
Here's the final stop of the day. Number one.
No. Mm-mm.
Final stop of the day. Number one.
No, that wasn't the best option.
It's been almost over a year since them allegations came out, but he just recently decided to prove everybody wrong now with this stunt. Yeah, that's what why would he wait this far out?
Because it's getting closer and closer.
He had leggings on.
He's being gay or something. What do we mean?
Revelation seemingly. When you're that public of a figure, it's difficult to hide that long. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of different elements that come into that. I've been in the industry and seen a lot of guys going through it. And a good example would be somebody who's been even longer and been trying to prove it, that speculatively is said, which is Diddy. For a long time, he's been deflecting, dipping and dodging, and nah, that's not it. And even doing very things that will be, that will counter it. Having a lot of women, nah, it's just about these women. He's been doing a lot of things. So I don't know why he would do it after a year, but it ain't something odd to me. If something, if something is starting to boil up or dwell from his past, or something is starting to surface that, is coming a little bit more often, the speculation.
Well, hopefully he's not what people are making him to be. And if he is, that's his business.
Great.